Could berberine be the game-changing solution for diabetes that you've been missing out on? Berberine is a plant-derived compound that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, particularly in Chinese and Ayurvedic practices. It's an alkaloid extracted from the berberis plant, and it's been gaining attention in recent years for its potential benefits in managing diabetes. Berberine has been shown to have a significant impact on blood sugar levels, and it's being hailed as a natural and effective way to regulate glucose metabolism. In traditional medicine, berberine was used to treat a range of ailments, from digestive issues to heart conditions. But its effects on blood sugar levels are what make it so promising for people with diabetes. And the best part is that it's a natural, plant-based compound that's generally well tolerated and has few side effects. Berberine works by activating an enzyme called AMP-activated protein kinase, or AMPK. This enzyme plays a key role in regulating glucose and lipid metabolism, and it's often referred to as the master switch for metabolic health. By activating AMPK, berberine helps to increase insulin sensitivity, reduce glucose production in the liver, and improve glucose uptake in the muscles. So, what makes berberine so effective in managing diabetes? For one, it's been shown to reduce hemoglobin A1C levels, which is a key marker of blood sugar control. It's also been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which is critical for people with type 2 diabetes. And because it's a natural compound, berberine is often used in conjunction with other natural therapies and lifestyle changes to create a comprehensive approach to diabetes management. To get started with berberine, there are a few things you'll need. First, you'll need to get your hands on some high-quality berberine supplements. Look for a product that contains at least 500 milligrams of berberine per serving, and make sure it's from a reputable manufacturer. You'll also want to focus on building a healthy diet that's rich in whole, unprocessed foods. And if you have any prior knowledge about diabetes management, that will definitely come in handy. In addition to berberine and a healthy diet, it's also important to stay hydrated and get regular exercise. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per day, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Finally, be sure to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplements, especially if you're already taking medications for diabetes. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into the nuts and bolts of incorporating berberine into your daily routine. The first thing to consider is dosage. The recommended dosage for berberine is typically between 500 and 1,500 milligrams per day, taken in divided doses. So, you might take 500 milligrams in the morning and another 500 milligrams in the evening. In terms of timing, it's generally recommended to take berberine with meals. This can help reduce the risk of gastrointestinal side effects, such as diarrhea or stomach upset. And because berberine can lower blood sugar levels, it's a good idea to take it with a meal that contains a balance of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. When it comes to meal planning, there are a few key principles to keep in mind. First, focus on whole, unprocessed foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Aim to include a balance of macronutrients at each meal, and try to limit your intake of sugary drinks and refined carbohydrates. One of the key benefits of berberine is that it can be used in conjunction with other natural therapies and lifestyle changes. For example, you might combine berberine with a low-carb diet and regular exercise to create a comprehensive approach to diabetes management. In terms of specific foods, there are a few that are particularly beneficial for people with diabetes. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale are rich in magnesium and fiber, which can help regulate blood sugar levels. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which can help reduce inflammation. And whole grains like brown rice and quinoa are rich in fiber and minerals, which can help slow the release of glucose into the bloodstream. When it comes to taking berberine supplements, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, be sure to follow the recommended dosage on the label, and start with a low dose to see how your body reacts. You'll also want to take your supplements with a meal that contains a balance of macronutrients, as we discussed earlier. In terms of meal planning, it's a good idea to focus on whole, unprocessed foods and avoid sugary drinks and refined carbohydrates. You might consider working with a registered dietitian or nutritionist to develop a personalized meal plan that takes into account your individual needs and health goals. One of the key benefits of berberine is that it can be used in conjunction with other natural therapies and lifestyle changes. For example, you might combine berberine with regular exercise, stress management techniques, and a healthy diet to create a comprehensive approach to diabetes management. As you get started with berberine, there are a few additional tips to keep in mind. First, be sure to monitor your blood sugar levels regularly to see how your body is responding to the supplement. You'll also want to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. And if you experience any side effects, such as diarrhea or stomach upset, be sure to reduce your dosage or consult with a healthcare professional. In addition to these tips, it's also important to combine berberine with other lifestyle changes, such as regular exercise and stress management techniques. Exercise can help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce blood sugar levels, while stress management techniques can help reduce inflammation and promote overall health and well-being. As you incorporate berberine into your daily routine, it's also important to be mindful of potential side effects. The most common side effects are gastrointestinal, such as diarrhea, stomach upset, and nausea. If you experience any of these side effects, be sure to reduce your dosage or consult with a healthcare professional. In rare cases, berberine can interact with certain medications, such as blood thinners and diabetes medications. So, be sure to consult with a healthcare professional before starting berberine, especially if you're already taking medications. If you do experience side effects, there are a few things you can do to mitigate them. First, be sure to start with a low dose and gradually increase as needed. You'll also want to take berberine with a meal that contains a balance of macronutrients, as we discussed earlier. And if you experience any severe side effects, be sure to consult with a healthcare professional immediately. In conclusion, berberine is a powerful tool in the fight against diabetes. By regulating blood sugar levels, improving insulin sensitivity, and promoting overall health and well-being, berberine can be a game changer for people with diabetes. And by combining berberine with other natural therapies and lifestyle changes, you can create a comprehensive approach to diabetes management that's tailored to your individual needs and health goals. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any personal experiences with berberine, be sure to leave a comment below. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on diabetes and health solutions. Remember, managing diabetes requires a comprehensive approach that takes into account your individual needs and health goals. By incorporating berberine into your daily routine, you can take a powerful step towards regulating your blood sugar levels and promoting overall health and well-being. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.